Hi, my name is Isaiah Galicia, and today I'm going to talk about how to make eggs or scrambled eggs. As a college student, with all the homework and the quizzes and the exams, it can be really difficult to find the time to make your meals. And as a fellow broke college student, it's very difficult to go out and buy your meals every day. So over the last year, I found that eggs are the perfect way to start off your day because they're cheap, they're easy to cook, and because of the high protein density, they're going to help keep you feeling satisfied, especially throughout a long school day. So to start off with, I'm going to show you the materials you're going to need, the ingredients you're going to need, and then just the overall cooking process, and then we'll add some variations to the eggs just to show you how to spice them up, especially if you're going to be eating them consistently. All right, just make sure you can see everything. Okay. All right, so I've got 2 eggs, butter, salt, and pepper. And then here I've got a small saucepan. So I have the saucepan sitting at about medium to high heat, and I'm just going to add about a tablespoon of butter. And we're just going to let that melt. I may have had the saucepan a little too hot. You want to try not to burn your butter like I just did. But anyways, and it should be a lot more foamy. It's a little bit hard to see through the camera, but we're going to continue on. All right. I'm going to take the eggs, pack them on in. Okay. You're going to take a spatula and continually stir these eggs. You don't want to let them sit in the pan, otherwise you're not going to get the proper scramble. And if you let them sit there for too long, they're going to end up burning or overcooking. What's great about using a saucepan rather than just a regular pan like most people do is that the saucepan is going to distribute the heat much more evenly throughout the pan and throughout your eggs. And so you're going to get a lot more control in terms of the proper doneness essentially on your eggs. You're not going to get something that's really overcooked. Cooking with such a high heat, you also don't want to leave it on the fire or on your stove for too long. Otherwise, you're going to end up with some overcooked eggs. So right here, I'm just letting the residual heat from the stove continue to cook the eggs. All right. So here, we've got the finished eggs. It's really quick, so that's why you don't want to leave the eggs on your stove for too long. And so now I'm just going to pan out, actually before I pan out the eggs, we're going to spice things up a little bit now that they're done. Just going to add a few turns of the salt. And then a few cranks on the black pepper. Now you never want to salt your eggs before they're done cooking, otherwise you're going to end up with very runny, watery eggs, and nobody wants that. So we're just going to spread this salt and this pepper out, and then we're just going to plate it up, and we're done. Took minutes, 2 eggs, less than $1. Absolutely, 100% less than $1. And we can also add diced tomatoes to help add some acidity and balance out the savory of the savoriness of the butter and the salt. We can also add green onions that'll help freshen the eggs and help you keep feeling light and not so heavy to start off your day. If you've got the money, you can add bacon or cheese. A nice sourdough bread would go great with some eggs. But with that, we've got our finished eggs, and you're ready to start your day.